Hey everyone, it's Lisa and today is Saturday, and even though it's raining, John is playing golf. Go figure. I guess he is kind of like an hour away. Maybe it's not an hour south towards Myrtle Beach, so maybe it's not raining down there, but it's a yucky day. And I thought I would take this opportunity to make a video today, and I have been asked so many times to do a Monat update video. And I had kind of laid off of doing the dedicated videos because I mention, different things about it all the time, and so I didn't want to overload it. But today is going to be a video, and what I decided to do is common asked questions, because I get emails literally every day from people wanting to know just different things, like just different issues that they're dealing with, people that are already using it, and questions about what they should get and stuff like that. So I have some questions written down that I have written down all along that I'm going to go through. Okay, a lot of people ask me what is the best way and how do I use the Rejuvenique oil. I wanted to just say, when I see other people either do a review on Monat, or when people ask me about the oil, I think it's unclear that the Rejuvenique oil is unlike any other on the market, and it is not it's not just an oil to smooth your hair. It's not just an oil to reduce frizz or all that kind of stuff. The oil, and I was going to do a separate video on this. I actually bought a book. It's an ebook from one of the big one of the guys that got in with Monat right in the beginning, and he is a hairstylist in Washington. And yeah, here it is, I think. Oh gosh, I've got it on my audio, what is it, iBooks or whatever. Yeah, iBooks. And anyway, he did a thing where he went through the Rejuvenique oil, and he listed all of the oils in alphabetical order. And let me just go through them real quick, because what I want to get through to you is this oil is more than just an oil to coat your hair. It actually is a very healing oil, and it can be used for so many things. One thing I see that it really helps with is like children and their eczema. Just for example, my parents, I tease them, they're kind of like you remember on My Big Fat Greek Wedding and he had the Windex? That's how my parents are with the Rejuvenique oil. My dad has been using it on his KP on the backs of his arms, and I had tried everything. I had tried the glycolic lotion, the lactic acid lotion. I had gotten the whole KP line from Ulta, the Dr. KP or whatever. I had him exfoliating, exfoliating with her scrub, everything, and that Rejuvenique oil has calmed that down, reduced the redness and it hurting, and we will see if it's working on, exfoliating those hair follicles and stuff like that. So we'll see about that, but it definitely has made him feel better. My mom said one day she was bringing in one of the cats, because she's like me, she puts them up at night, and an ant must have been on one of them, and it got down in her shirt and it bit her in 2 different places. And you know how ant bites have those almost blisters and it itches, and really an ant bite is worse like the second and third day. That's when that itching really sets in. Well, she took some of that Rejuvenique oil and rubbed it on there, and she said it did not react at all like an ant bite usually reacts on her. It healed up. As a matter of fact, she showed it to me the next day and was telling me about it. And it's got a lot of healing properties in it. So I want to go over it really quickly. I won't read it, hopefully verbatim. But the baobab oil is applied on the scalp for oil conditioning. The oil leaves the hair soft and noticeably silky. It also adds volume to the hair. Applying this baobab oil to the hair protects it from damage from the sun and free radicals, which leaves the hair separated, damaged and frizzy. The sun does. Okay, Camellia oil, and you'll recognize a lot of these, like a lot of the other oils will be based on argan oil, Moroccan oil, Camellia oil. I've used that. Coconut oil. A lot of people, will use all of these. Well, this is a mixture of all of them, and it's pure. It's not mixed with mineral oil or dimethicone and all the other kind, even like the most high-end oils are. Okay, the Camellia Oil helps to restore the proper pH balance and has a buffering quality that acts as an effective shield to protect against the penetration of environmental pollutants. Okay, let me turn the page. The pequi oil is known for anti-aging, conditioning, and anti-inflammatory properties. Okay, that's another thing I wanted to get across is when you put this oil on your scalp, you are healing your scalp of all of those, like Brooke has had so much success with it helping her dry patches. And there's a guy that works with my brother that he has just started using the Monat 2-in-1, the Monat Black. And I asked him how it was doing with his scalp. He had eczema and psoriasis all over his scalp, and he said it's doing great. It's not healed all the way, but he just started, you know, I think week before last. So it's got anti-inflammatory, and if you've been reading about all health issues, a lot of that is from inflammation. Okay, the lime oil, which a lot of the fragrance comes from lime oil too, and I wanted to say that real quick. You will see in some of the ingredients fragrance. Well, the fragrance comes from essential oils, but the FDA won't let them put just essential oils. They would have to list out every single essential oil in that fragrance, so they just use the word fragrance. But you'll notice when you use it, you know, some products will smell more like lemon or lime, some will smell more like what is the one of them? Peppermint or rosemary. I mean, you'll smell the different ones. Okay. God, the page keeps turning. So the anti-inflammatory with the pequi oil. This oil traditionally has been used in shampoos and moisturizers in Brazil and has recently gained ground on international markets. The high content of vitamin E and vitamin A protect the skin and hair due to the antioxidant properties of these compounds. It can keep your skin from showing blemishes, improve scar healing, and add a rich glow to your skin, and prevents signs of premature aging. It also has traditionally been used for treating eczema and skin lesions. So right here you can see where this oil can be used on scars, on eczema. Okay, the lime oil imparts fragrance. It's antimicrobial conditioning properties. The health benefits of lime essential oil can be attributed to its properties in antiseptic, disinfectant, febrifuge, hemostatic, and restorative tonic substance. So it's good for like the antiseptic and let's see what it say, to be a disinfectant and antiviral. So it's kind of like keeps it, you know what I mean, it's kind of like cleaning or keeping it clean, fresh. Okay, the bergamot fruit oil offers fragrance, and you guys know that's one of my favorite fragrances is bergamot. And this also protects against bacteria growth with antibiotic and disinfecting properties, inhibits the growth of germs, virus, and fungi. Also effectively prohibits infections, including those of the skin, promotes healing. The skin and hair remain protected from infections and become shiny, as the ability to help scars and other marks on the skin disappear. It also makes the distribution of pigments and melanin even and uniform, resulting in the fading of marks and even unattractive skin tone. And an even unattractive skin tone. This essential oil commonly used to eliminate the unsightly effects of acne, which can leave noticeable scars and marks on the affected areas. Okay, lemon peel oil. So there you hear it helps with scarring and the melanin. Okay, lemon peel oil provides skin benefits, are antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and are usually good for acne-prone skin. So you can see that this oil can be used on your skin and has many good properties. Okay, coconut oil. And I really wanted to go into this because a lot of people, you know, will compare this to coconut oil, which I'm not saying anything bad about coconut oil, but this has coconut oil in it and other things. I'm sorry, I cannot wait to get these Invisalign out. I think the more it has straightened my teeth, you know, it's made my teeth kind of come out more, and even to put my lips over my teeth comfortably, it like wrinkles up my chin. So I'll be glad when I get those like little what are they called? They're like brackets. The little things off of my teeth and these off of my teeth, and maybe I'll be able to talk more because I'm having to kind of stretch my lips over my teeth. Okay, citrus lemon peel oil. Let's see, antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, good for acne-prone skin. Many people use lemon oil to get strong, healthy, and shiny hair. It's also used to eliminate dandruff. That's another thing. If you have dandruff, this oil is great for your scalp. Okay, coconut oil has moisturizing properties and is a good hair conditioner because it coats the hair shaft and helps hold on to the moisture. It also functions as a hair conditioner and has an emollient and an ingredient that softens and smooths the surface of the skin and hair. Coconut oil moisturizes and protects the scalp from the fungi that causes dandruff. A healthy scalp would mean healthy hair. Lauric acid found in coconut oil has antimicrobial properties. Okay, Abyssinian oil is ultra-light, non-greasy, natural oil with a unique molecular structure not found in any other naturally occurring oil. It is higher in erucic acid and means it's stronger, intense moisturizer for your hair and hair. So you have some oils that the molecule is strong enough to penetrate. I think they say this oil is the only one, this whole hairline is the only one that can penetrate all 3 layers of the hair. Like coconut oil is great to coat the hair and hold that in and to smooth, but the molecule of the coconut oil is too big to get into the hair. Okay, let's see, carrot seed oil. Carrot seed oil is in so many good skincare products. Okay, is a skin healing, rejuvenating oil. It is the oil's high keratol content that gives its renowned skin regenerative properties. Yeah, carrot seed oil is in a lot of anti-aging skincares. Gardenia flower extract, which is Monat oil. This precious oil rapidly penetrates and moisturizes the upper layers of the epidermis, your scalp, to make the skin feel smoother and more supple, and has been shown in testing to improve the condition of dry and damaged hair. Okay. Sunflower seed oil is a non-volatile, non-fragrant plant oil used as an emollient in cosmetics. Sunflower seed oil has the ability to help replenish and soothe the skin. It's a rich source of fatty acids and can use including linoleic acid as an excellent and is excellent for dry skin. Sorry. Okay, I'm almost through. Meadow foam seed oil. Slightly waxy and closely resembles human sebum, which is gross, but you need all that. You need that sebum and those natural occurring oils as your moisture barrier. Meadow foam seed oil is great for mature skin due to its nourishing high antioxidant composition. Okay, buriti fruit oil contains high concentrations of oleic acid, tocopherols, and carotenoids, especially beta-carotene. Recent studies have found it to filter and absorb cancer-causing UV rays from the sun. The oil contains soothing qualities and promotes healing. High concentration of fatty acids to moisturize. Oh gosh, two more. Moringa oil. A powerful hair conditioner, can be used as a hot oil treatment. Leaves hair moisturized, nourished. Dandruff is washed out, and there is much less irritation on the scalp. I have a fruit fly up here, and we have one of those fruit fly things out, but anytime we bring in fruit, somehow one of those fruit flies gets in here. Let's see, let's go with the last one, tomato seed oil. A stable, highly penetrating oil, remarkably nutritive for facial creams, anti-wrinkle serums, and anti-aging formulations, lip care products, hair products, makeup, shaving products, suitable for dry, oily, and combination skins. Okay, I think you get the point. So it's not just for your hair, it's for your skin. It's for your skin all over. There are, if you go on the website, there's like 100 and some uses for it. But getting back to how I use it, One, I put it in my lotion, my body lotion. I have just patted it underneath my eyes. But when it pertains to my hair and scalp, the way I use it is I take the dropper out. I don't even squeeze the dropper. I just use what's on the end of the wand. I go like this and I rub it into my hairline. And I straightened my hair today, but you can see, I mean, all this new hair has just kind of turned into my hairline and bangs now. I love it. So now I don't have just like one hunk of bangs and then a big circle and then the rest of my hair. My bangs are actually, you know, all going together. And so I do that, and I tried to just go all over and give myself a scalp massage. Now I do that when I get out of the shower and I have just taken my hair out of the towel before I put on any other products, before I even brush my hair at all. But if your scalp is irritated, if you have dandruff, eczema, psoriasis, whatever, or if you are just starting out, what would be good to do is a pre-treatment the night before. And I do that sometimes, especially, I'll do this sometimes even a couple hours before I take a shower. I haven't done it lately because my scalp just feels so good now, because I am past that 90 month transition period. I've gone through detox, you know, everything. So I am just using it to, you know, stimulate growth, keep my scalp healthy and all that. But if you're just starting out, I would put like 2 to 3 drops, and I would do a really good scalp massage at night, or, you know, a couple of hours before you take a shower, and really treat your scalp. So I hope that kind of hits on, excuse me, hits on how I use it. And in the beginning, especially when I was going through the detox phase, where all of the silicones and coating has been taken all off of your hair, it'll be, if you go, the classic symptoms will be sticky, tangly ends. And that happened to me at about week 3, 4, right around 1 month. And that only lasted with me probably a week at the most, but I'm washing my hair every night. And so when you get past that, then you will end up with dry ends. Dry. I mean, like, you will be wondering, what the heck? You know, you'll think this stuff is just drying my hair out. Well, it's not. It has taken off all of that coating, and there is your naked, damaged hair that has been, it's old, it's color treated, it's been brushed a million times. It's just, you know, years and years old. But don't do the mistake that I did. I cut a lot of that hair off. Remember, I had like 3 inches cut off because I thought I just needed to get that cut off, when really I should have just treated that hair and saved it. But so anyway, where else? Oh, so during that period, what you need to do is you need to get all of these good products into that hair. So what you need to do at that point is take some of that Rejuvenique oil and run it through the ends of your hair. What I would do is put it in my hands like this, and I would just twist it and twist it in my hair, and I would twist it on the sides, and I would just keep working it in my hair. And then sometimes I would even put a drop or 2 in the leave-in conditioner or the blowout cream, whatever styling product you're using. And I've even heard of people making like a little spray where they put water, some of the oil in there, and maybe a squirt of the leave-in conditioner or the mask, and then they shake it up and make a spray for their hair. So whatever you want to do, because all of the products are so pure and natural and don't have any harmful products in it, you can kind of mix them up and make your own cocktail. So that is something I really wanted to get into, is the detox. Okay, I wanted to say that I need to like cross these out so I know. Oh, another thing I wanted to say is that this oil is pure. There are no silicones, no dimethicone or any of those cones in there. It is pure. That is why it's expensive, and that is why you only need a little bit, and you cannot compare it to an oil that you got at Sally's. You cannot even compare it to the high-end oils, because it is, sorry, I at least turned off my air conditioning's on, but I turned off my air filter. It is so pure, so it's really hard to compare it to anything else. And then I was thinking the Josie Moran argan oil is pure, but it's just the argan oil. So you're not getting the benefits of the other oils, the anti-inflammatory and all that other kind of stuff. Okay, let's go into detox. I get a lot of people asking me about that, and a lot of people are scared to even start using it because of that. And, you know, it's like part of me hates to harp on that because some of you may not go through any of it. Some of you may only go through the itching where the follicles are waking up. Some of you may only go through the sticky ends. I went through every phase, and I can tell you it takes the full 90 days or like right about 80 days for you to just think, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever used, and I'm so glad I went through it. It's just like Obagi. If I would have gone to, because I hear people say they went to their hairstylist and their hairstylist said their hair was dry, that their color wasn't holding and stuff like that. Well, if you're not through stripping off all of those silicones, well, of course, when the silicones come off, there goes your hair color. But the next time you get your hair colored, it is going to stick like never before. Brooke's hair, we used to have to get, Morgan used to send us home with the 2 bottles of her hair color so that we could touch it up in between visits. Now Brooke's hair, that color stays on forever, and we only need to get her roots done. So it really does help. But they say it's just like if you were to have tape across, scotch tape across your hair and you color it. Well, once you pull that tape off, just like when you take that silicone off, it's going to remove the color. Well, that may happen to you during detox, but it will not again after you've gone through it. And so what I was getting at, sorry, I could just say so much. If I were to, in the middle of the detox or the middle of the transition phase of Obagi, where my skin is peeling, it's red, my dark spots are almost scabbed up because they're coming off, and I went to the makeup counter or I went to a dermatologist that wasn't familiar with Obagi, of course they would tell me, oh my gosh, whatever you're using is terrible for your skin. Oh my gosh, your skin is so dry. But if I were to go to them after I'm through with the whole system, like now they're going to say, what skincare do you use? Your skin looks great. So it takes the whole time. It really does. And just like Obagi and people's skin, it may take longer for some. I can't see it taking much longer, but you may have a worse detox than others. So, and I did have the shedding, but I had someone say that it was almost like the undercoat. You know, like when you brush out a dog or a cat and you get out that hair that was there and dead all along, it was just stuck in there. And, you know, you're getting it out and you're freeing up the other hair to just have more body, and you're freeing up those follicles and letting them produce a nice healthy hair with a nicer, healthier hair follicle that is going to have a stronger anchor. And now, you know, like when I go to get a hair out, like I didn't get any hair out. I mean, I don't have any, I mean, I might get 1 or 2 natural shedding hairs, but I don't have hunks of hair come out like I did before. And when I went through detox, I was having hairs come out. But I went through that phase and now everything is perfect, and I have like crazy new hair coming in every. So let me turn my volume down so you won't hear that. Okay, so that's what I want you to keep in mind, that it is a process and you will get through it, and no one is going bald from Monat. You would see it online, believe me. And so do just have faith in that it's working the way it should be working. Okay, the only alcohols in this are good alcohols, like sugar alcohols. So if you are reading the ingredients, like you will see people say, oh, they say it's all natural, look at these ingredients. Well, it's all naturally based. It is as close to all natural as they can possibly get it. But it does take some products to keep it from going bad, to keep you from having to keep it in the refrigerator. And it does have some sugar alcohols and other good products where it is not coating the hair different things to emulsify, different things to help coat, but what it is like they'll be charged in a different way so that they don't stick to each other. They just stick to the hair. That book taught me so much about the different ingredients. So everything in here is scientifically based, clinically proven to work and to not harm or build up on your hair. You cannot compare this to When. When I hear someone say, and they compare it to When, it is like comparing it's not even apples and oranges. It's two totally different concepts. When was all about not removing things. When was about coating your hair and not cleaning and not cleansing out. When wasn't about exfoliating the follicles. It does not compare to When at all. It's not even in the same category. Okay, so I'm going through all these. I'm the person that likes to cross stuff off a list. Even when I make like a cleaning list, you know, I like to cross it off to feel like I've done something. Okay, I'm so glad to talk about this. The volume line. I think that there are very, very few people who need the volume line. I just sent the volume line to both of my sister-in-laws, John's sisters, and that is because they have very fine hair and very thin hair that they need the body. And I even told them, this may be too drying for you. I may need to send you the Renew or the IRT. I may need to send them another shampoo. So that is another thing I want to say, is what you start off with may not be the correct thing. Okay, another thing I wanted to say is if you have color treated hair at all, I don't think the volume line is going to be for you because the color has already compromised that barrier on your hair. So I really don't think that if you have any color treated hair that you will need the volume line unless it is incredibly fine and you just want to give it a try. But keep that in mind, it may be too drying. Okay, I have on here, new hair is not from shedding. I've heard people say that they think that the new hair people are experiencing is from the shedding from Detox. Well, I'm here to tell you that I saw new hair. My new hair, I can tell you the exact single hairs that they were. They were these hairs right here on my head. I saw them come in, and the reason I did is because I was using this, I don't know how many times, magnifying mirror looking at my flaky skin because I had just started Obagi. And I saw these hairs literally come out of my scalp, and now they're this long. And that was way, way before any Detox or any, oh my gosh, that fruit fly is going to freak me out. That was before any Detox or any hair fell out. Now, I don't have any hairspray or anything in my hair today, and that's why it's, you know, might be a little bit, I don't know, flat or maybe even frizzy or whatever. I just straightened it a little bit and slept with my hair up. So, I think that's all that I had written on here. Okay, gosh, let me think if there's anything else. Okay, I want to address again people saying that it gets bad reviews from the Better Business Bureau. I'll admit their website is not the easiest to use. If you are having problems, try using your laptop instead of your tablet or your phone. For some reason, things don't transfer well onto those. There's something in the format that is not transferring well onto your phone or your tablet. Okay, make sure that your screen is all the way expanded. Sometimes it goes in and it doesn't just adjust, it will just cut off like the buttons and stuff like that. You know, I think they need more people working because it's growing so fast. So if you had to hold on the line, that's why. So I think that that's all things that they can work out. It has, you know, I don't think that it's the product. I think it's just customer service. They're working on that. They are aware. Let's see, what else have I? The VIP. Okay, when you join to be a VIP, you need to know that you are committing to 3 payments of $84. They can be spread out a year. They can be, you can, like if you're going to get a whole group of things and you want to get that just for you product with every shipment, you want to get 15% off and you want to get free shipping and you sign up for VIP, you can have them shipped, you know, a set of it today, your initial, you know, order. Then you can set your flex ship for 2 days and get some more stuff. And then you might want to set the next ship date for the next month. That way you'll get the new only for you or just for you product. And then you're complete with your VIP, you know, what you're obligated to. Then you get just lifetime, you know, the benefits. But if you're someone who just wants to try it and you're someone who returns things easily, then that's not for you. And you can purchase retail. You do not have to purchase VIP or as a market partner. You can purchase one shampoo. I have many people that have just purchased the Monat Black for their husband, which is a 2-in-1. Just because it says 2-in-1 does not mean it's going to have enough conditioner for you. They recommend if your hair is over 4 inches long, you will probably need an additional conditioner. But because it's for men, they're just assuming that the man is going to have hair 4 inches long or shorter. And most men, you know, a lot of men that use this are experiencing hair loss. So if you are a man or buying it for a man that has long hair, he is going to need additional conditioner. So keep that in mind. And I've had people ask me, is there one for blonde hair? Well, they're not going to make a purple shampoo for blonde hair because I was told that you can't do that without using products and chemicals that they do not want in their products. But what they recommend you use is the Monat Black shampoo because it is a clarifying shampoo. Now, I would not use, I myself would not use the Monat Black every time because I think it's too clarifying for my hair. So if you have color treated hair, I don't think you'd want to use that every time. It would just be like a once a week thing. So keep that in mind with the Monat Black. I like my favorite combo now has been the IRT shampoo, which has 30% more of the DHT blocker. And that's another thing that I have learned. I learned so much. And when you really like something, you love to learn about it. And I am learning constantly. I know so much more than I did in my first videos that I did about this. But I don't know if you understand. I didn't understand that DHT, not only does it affect that, say like here's the bulb of your hair, it affects this bulb. It makes it inflamed and like angry, and so therefore it can close it off. It can make it where your hair is thinner and uglier coming out. It can hold on to an old hair that should have come out and didn't, and so therefore a new one can't grow. It can do all those things. DHT also collects in the hair follicle. So therefore it can clog up where your hair comes out. It can also clog up the melanin, where the melanin and the color is produced in your hair follicle. And I'm going to put a picture right here that I took of my mom yesterday. She had been having graying hair for the past couple years. It gets more and more in the front, and it's, you know, starts here and goes back. She told me about, you can hear the thunder. She told me about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, she said, I think my hair is less gray in the front. I said, really? And I've shown you Jill's husband and her dad, their hair got darker. And she said, yeah, I don't know if it's my imagination. She said, but your daddy sees it too. So yesterday I was over there and I said, oh, let me see your hair. Because we were sitting in their den and it was kind of darker. And so I turned on the light and I said, oh my gosh, I took my phone. I said, let me take a picture. And she said, not now, I shouldn't have you makeup on. I said, well, I'll just take a picture of the top of your hair. So I took a picture, and then I found an old picture that was, it might have been, I think right before, she's got a puppy, a new Bichon puppy, Camille, and it was when she first got Camille. And so I zoomed up on it and you can see it, and I'll put it in here. And when I realized that, when my mom told me that her hair was turning back dark, my mom was just in disbelief. She said, is there henna in it? I mean, what's making that happen? So I called Jill, my director, who's high up in the company, and she told me that when your follicle becomes clean, not inflamed, healthy, unclogged, then the melanin can start producing again and go into your hair. Plus, when you're using the Rejuvenique oil, not just the pure oil, but the Rejuvenique oil is in every product except for like the children's line and the mousse and maybe the taffy, but it's in all of the shampoo and conditioners. So you're using that whether you are using the actual oil or not, the pure oil. And she said that once that oil starts getting in that hair shaft, and you know your hair on the outside is kind of like shingles, well, once that oil gets in there and it makes like those hair shingles lay back down pretty, then the color on the inside of your hair is going to show through the outside more. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I've looked this all up. You can look it up and read all about the melanin in your hair and how it's produced. Because I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking of kind of like a hair follicle, and your hair's coming, you know, from here and going up through there, but actually, you know, your hair is being formed in that follicle. And then another thing I've had people ask me, I had, when I got my hair done, I had just had my roots done, no highlights, just the color. And there was a lady in there that ended up getting my card, and they were talking about Monat and everything. She asked me, was it going to make hair grow in other places? It is not going to make hair grow anywhere there was not a hair follicle. So if you have never had, you know, a good hairline, or if you have never had hair right here, then you're not going to. You're only going to have those follicles, and some of them are so beyond repair that they're dead. Like John's hair on the top. He's never going to have a full head of hair because he's been balding since his early 20s. And so you're not going to have hair grow in strange places. You are not going to create any miracles where a hair follicle that's been dead for 30 years comes back to life. You have to be realistic. And just read all about, read this on the science page on Monat. It's really neat. And it has been so gratifying, and at the end of this video I'm going to put some more before and after pictures that my subscribers have sent me. It is amazing. It is so, one of those is worth 100 bad comments to me, because when you are losing your hair and you see big hunks of your scalp and you do not want to wear your hair up because your hairline is so ugly, it is so rewarding to see that new hair come in. And it is wonderful. So I think that, you know, all along I was placing so much importance on how the ends of my hair looked, when really I should have been paying more attention to my scalp, where the hair is produced in the first place. Just the softness and how it, you know, how it does now. I mean, just the movement. It's not moving like a stick. You know what I mean? It's not, I mean, before I felt like I could have done that and all of this would have just shot right up like that, you know, because it was so brittle. So anyway, I hope that you have gotten something out of this. I have on casual clothes today because it's going to be the kids and I going to lunch and doing some stuff. But I have on one of my trusty bodysuits that you will probably see a lot. I have on a below the belt and my Corey jeans, and I'm going to probably just wear, I don't know, I might wear those Birkenstock, fancy Birkenstock looking shoes that I have from Topshop, because they will kind of match the belt buckle. And I have on a, I found this online finally in a different color. It's the Bottega Veneta ring. Here, that's one thing, is now that I only have one, oh, I just remembered something else. Now that I only have one contact in, I can't see my little teeny viewfinder as well. But I have on my City of Angels ring with a Bottega ring. I have on my just Lilu studs. And today, I forgot to put powder on. Oh, let me go put powder on so you can just see the difference. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, did that make it any better? Maybe I just have this light on too bright. But what I wanted you to see is I didn't wear lashes today. I wanted to go for more of that, I I don't know. I feel like when I don't wear lashes, my face has more definition, and I don't know. I like doing no lashes with more of a sculpted look, and then this is that glorious lip oil that I got in that YSL nude lip kit, best lip kit I have ever gotten. There was just no bum products in that kit. And okay, goodness gracious, I have talked so long. Oh gosh. Brooke wants me to come down to see Bridget. She must be looking cute on her bed. Oh gosh. Anyway, have a good day, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.